Do they explode?
No. Okay, that one was dramatic. Okay, so that one wanted to be a drama queen. That's fine. Is that a cranberry speckle?
Yep.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're doing great.
I fixed it. Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I'm in the Delish test kitchen and I have a serious topic to talk to you guys about. It's cranberry sauce. That's right. If you're anything like me and you love Thanksgiving but you absolutely hate canned cranberry sauce, this is for you. I'm gonna show you how to make it from scratch and I promise it'll be the absolute easiest thing you make for your entire Thanksgiving dinner. Yes, we cran. This side takes 10 minutes. Yep, just 10 minutes. And on a day where your whole stove and your oven are gonna be full, this is what you need, okay? And not only does it take 10 minutes, but everyone's gonna be very impressed that you didn't just open a can. These cranberries are very special, and I wanna talk about why they're very special. These are not from my bag. These are from an actual cranberry bog.
And I was there.
And Chelsea was there.
I was there.
And she brought back cranberries. So these are very special fresh cranberries. But you can also find fresh cranberries in a bag in the grocery store, and those will be fine. But these are very special cranberries. Shameless plug time. Our newest episode of Farm to Table Rome actually travels to Cuts Brothers Cranberry Farm, which is a co-op farm for Ocean Spray. Yes, the Ocean Spray, the kings of cranberry. So this is gonna be the best cranberry sauce I've ever had personally. I'm very excited about it.
So the only thing I really retained was that they had air pockets, which made them bouncy.
It makes them very fun to play with, which is why I've been playing with this bowl of cranberries. But the air pockets do something else. They also help the cranberries float, which when they're in a bog and they float in water, it helps the farmers harvest all the cranberries, which is very cool and I think a very awesome method of farming. So yeah, cranberries.
We have a question.
Yeah.
Are frozen cranberries going to ruin my sauce?
No, absolutely not. I know I'm showing off because I have these fresh cranberries from my fancy farm. But frozen cranberries are absolutely okay too, and they keep a lot longer in your freezer than fresh cranberries do. It'll probably take another minute and a half, 2 minutes to cook, but you can absolutely use frozen cranberries and it'll still be delicious. So the first step in making fresh cranberry sauce is dissolving your sugar in water. Cranberry sauce absolutely needs sugar or some sort of sweetener because it's way too tart without it. If you like that, if you like it super tart, it cuts through all that fatty Thanksgiving food, you can not add sugar if you really want to do that, but the sugar really balances it out very nicely. So dissolve some sugar and water together, then we add our cranberries, cook for about 10 minutes until they start popping and breaking down, and they'll get nice and gelatinous and thick. You can see the heat is kind of making cranberries start to crack a little bit, which is what they do right before they start to burst open.
Do they explode?
No, it's not like a dramatic like popcorn style pop, but they'll start to like gently pop open. Oh, I heard one.
Get your mic close.
Oh, okay. Okay, that one was dramatic. Okay, so that one wanted to be a drama queen. That's fine. The rest of them will be a little more subdued, hopefully.
Your sweater has some.
Oh no!
No!
Is that a cranberry speckle?
Yep,
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
We're doing great.
I fixed it. So it's getting close to being done. You can start seeing the cranberries break down. The liquid starts to turn red and it'll start to get gelatinous in just a couple of minutes. It has about 2 minutes left. Yeah, this is pretty much done. And no, it looks a little bit thin right now, but after it comes off the heat, we're gonna let it cool down completely and it'll start to seize up and become the cranberry sauce that you're familiar with. The last thing we need to do is just add our flavor in, which is the classic orange zest. And this is really all you need to flavor your cranberry sauce, other than sugar and a little bit of salt, obviously, but orange zest is the way to go. So when you're zesting your orange and you get to these little baldy spots right there, you wanna stop zesting in that spot and move to another part of the orange that doesn't have bald spots. When you start to get that white, pithy part, it'll get bitter, and you already have enough tartness in here that you don't need to add bitterness on top of that because it won't taste good, so. Orange zest only, no orange pith.
Brooke,
Yes'm.
I have a question from myself.
Oh, okay. Julia, what can I do for you?
I personally hate orange. What are other fruits that I can add to my cranberry sauce to complement it?
Well, we'll talk about your hate of orange later. We don't have to address that now. But I'm a huge fan of the combination of cranberry and lime. I feel like I'm not the only one. It goes in a lot of cocktails. It's a very good combo. So I feel like lime zest instead of orange zest would actually make this pop. And then I would forgive Julia's hatred of orange. Like, what is that about? Okay, so we're just about done.
I got a question.
Of course.
I'm a huge fan of the jellied cranberry sauce. Is there a way to recreate that consistency at home?
Yeah, I suppose you could. If you wanted to recreate jellied cranberry sauce with fresh cranberry sauce, all you would really need to do is use one of those like powdered gelatin packets. Take about 2 teaspoons of that, dissolve in a little cold water, and then add it to your finished cranberry sauce. Then make sure you let it set up in the refrigerator for about 4 hours so it has time to turn into that jellied mass that you want to do. This is starting to get nice and thick, and I've got my orange zest and salt in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the heat and let it start to cool down so that it doesn't burn anybody when they try to eat it. Ooh, look at that, y'all. See, after seeing this, I don't know a single soul that would go back to canned cranberry sauce. Let's give it a taste to make sure that's accurate. Ooh, it just did everything. It's tart. It's like perfectly tart, especially since these are our special cranberries. Perfectly tart, it's got a little bit of sweetness in there, but that orange zest is what's setting everything off. It's absolutely perfect. Now I'm gonna put it on a roll so I can see what it would taste like on actual Thanksgiving Day. It tastes like Thanksgiving. This is screaming holidays to me. It's got a way more interesting texture than the stuff you get out of the can. Like I said, that tartness, the sweetness, and that little bit of orange zest in there. Absolutely perfect for cutting through that rich and fatty Thanksgiving meal.
I feel like I didn't understand why you needed cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving. Can you talk about what cranberry sauce adds to your plate?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, color. Everything on Thanksgiving that you eat is brown, 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 brown turkey, brown roast beef, off-white mashed potatoes, brown stuffing. Everything is a shade of brown. So having some really bright, vibrant cranberry sauce on your table, one, is gonna look absolutely amazing. But what it really does, it cuts through all that fatty food that you're eating, all that butter in your mashed potatoes, all that fat in your pot roast, all that cheese in those green beans. You're gonna need something to cut through that. So cranberries and cranberry sauce are acidic, and that orange zest adds a little bit of extra acid, and that acidity is gonna cut through the fat. But wait, there's more. My only pet peeve about cranberry sauce is that there's so much left over, because it always seems like nobody eats the whole bowl of cranberry sauce. You could either freeze the leftovers, you could eat them again the next day, throw them in your leftover sandwich, or you could turn them into something entirely new, which is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna make cranberry brie bites. Cranberry brie bites might just be our most popular appetizer recipe. Obviously a crowd pleaser, and I wanna show you guys how to do it. Easiest appetizer you'll ever do, hands down. Take a sheet of crescent roll dough from an 8-ounce can, roll it out, pinch those seams together so they don't break up on you. You're gonna cut that sheet of dough into 24 squares. Take those squares, put them in a mini muffin pan. In each little square of dough, you're gonna put a small chunk of brie and a little spoonful of that fresh cranberry sauce that you just made. Top that with some chopped pecans and a pretty little sprig of rosemary, and then bake them at 375 for 15 minutes. So these just came out of the oven. I've got them all plated up and ready to feed all of my friends with them, but I wanna give it a try first just to make sure they're as delicious as I already know they are. Ooh, let me go with this one. That is absolutely delicious. That's the best bite you'll have all holiday season. In just that one bite, you get that nice, crisp, buttery crust, the really creamy, melty brie, that tart and tangy, fresh cranberry sauce, and a little bit of nuttiness from the pecans you sprinkled on top. It's truly the perfect one-bite appetizer. The best part about this app is that it's one bite. 2 bites if you're not feeling as ambitious as I am, but it can be a one-bite appetizer. This is that perfect bite for when you come back from Black Friday shopping and you're absolutely starving, but you don't feel like making a whole meal. Or if you have family at your house between Thanksgiving and Christmas, use that leftover cranberry sauce to make them this snack. Ultimate secret, best hack ever, and everyone's gonna absolutely love them. I know I do. For more easy holiday recipes like this, head on over to delish.com all season long.